Welcome, welcome, lovely people. Today I am going to be critiquing some of my followers' work. So something to just bear in mind before I start, art is subjective. Any of the thoughts and feelings that I share about your work, it's literally that. It's just one person's opinion. I'm not a professional photographer, but I'm going to just share my honest opinions and give you some feedback on what I think you could maybe improve. Now, without any further ado, let's grab a cup of tea. I've got mine over here, and let's start the critique. So first up, we have some pictures from my gorgeous friend Magri. Magri is a juice fast coach and she's just an incredible human being. I will link all of her information in the description below. Highly recommend that you go check out her website. So here is Magri's first image. It's a photo of a little mushroom nestled amidst the grass. It's so cute, oh my goodness. First up, I love the earthy tones. The mixture of green and brown really set the scene nicely. I really like how you've captured this mushroom's delicate nature. It's almost as if the mushroom is kind of standing guard in its own small way. In terms of feedback, Magri, I think you could perhaps try different compositions, or you could potentially add like a foreground element at the front of the image to just create a sense of depth. You could also mix it up and try different lenses, perhaps a macro lens, to really help capture more of the mushroom's delicate textures and all of the details. But overall, this is a really lovely little image. I really like it. Well done, Magri. Magri's next image is a really fun, festive night scene in a garden lit up by really pretty festive lights. This looks like a really fun night. I wish I was there, to be honest. I like how these red bushes here and the tree canopy, the red canopy, they kind of frame the image nicely. Did you shoot this image handheld? The only reason why I ask is because it looks a little bit blurry. You could perhaps shoot on a tripod next time just for better stabilization in these low light conditions. And just a little composition thing, I really want to see more of this tree right here. You could try shooting at a lower angle, shooting through the gap in the bushes, so you're looking up the tree and into the canopy. I think that would look amazing. It would also make the tree a bit more of a focal point of the image. But Magri, your love for nature really shines through in your work. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of it in the future. Well done you, and thank you so much for sharing your work with me. Next up, we are continuing with the night scenes, and I have some images from my dear friend Ray. Thank you for sharing them with me. This first image is a night scene of an industrial car wash area. I absolutely love the colour palette, the blues and that car, it really stands out. If I had taken this photo, Ray, I'd be really chuffed with it. Well done, the tones are beautiful. So this is just my opinion, Ray, but I really want the car to be the main feature of this image. You could just try getting a little bit closer to the vehicle, or if you have a zoom lens, that could also work. Another minor thing is this sign over here. I find that a little bit distracting. It makes me unsure of what the focal point of the image is. You could potentially just crop that out, but having said that, I do really like the blues. That's just my own opinion. If it was my shot, I'd probably just crop it out just so the building and the car is more of just the focal point of the scene. So here is Ray's next shot. It is a picture of a restaurant at night. I really like that you tilted this shot rather than shooting head on. It gives an otherwise very simple shot a bit of pizzazz, so I really like that. It's also a nice wide shot which helps set the scene, and I really like the muted colour palette. So just some ideas to take away. Just to create a little more interest in the scene, you could perhaps wait for some customers to arrive and photograph them as they're walking into the restaurant. But yeah, I think this image could just benefit from a little bit of visual interest. So just by photographing some customers as they walk through the doorway, or perhaps shoot a nice portrait using the leading lines that you see here, that could just create some more visual interest. But Ray, I really love your night shots. I'm always inspired by you and your drive to just keep taking photographs even when you're facing some adversities. So well done you, and always looking forward to seeing more of your work over on VERO. And finally, we have Paul Jenkins photos. Thank you for sharing your work with me, Paul. So here is Paul's first image. It's a moody coastal shot. I love the minimal angular look. It has very good composition. I could actually see this in an office somewhere hanging up pride of place. It's a really nice shot, well done. I think the one thing that I would ever so slightly tweak is maybe just upping the contrast a tiny bit, just to make those clouds pop that little bit more. But overall, I really like the simplicity of this shot. It's lovely. Well done. Here we have Paul's final image. It's of an ice cream seller on a beach in India. I'm jealous that you've been to India. I really want to go visit. This is a lovely traveling shot, very nicely done. And I like the gentleman's relaxed pose. He's just resting his arm on the ice cream cooler. I think this photo would just benefit from a little bit more contrast. I'd also like the colours to be a little bit more vibrant, ever so slightly so though, not much. Also, just to create a little bit of movement and visual interest, you could potentially have shot a panning shot of the guy riding his bicycle. It would just add a little bit more visual interest, so to speak. So that just about sums up the photo critique. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much to everyone that shared their work with me. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. But other than that, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.